Another gorgeous day in Marsh Harbor. The hot knife cuts like butter, and it seals both edges of the sunbrella material so it doesn't fray. Always use the proper tool for the job. This is take 2 of cushion number 2.
Yep.
If it fits,
Second try.
it ships.
The second try I did, and looks like we got it. Never sewed a cushion in my life, and look at this.
Let's go, let's go.
Woo!
Come, Chewy. Ta-da! Look at that, look at that. We got cushions.
That is. Oh my god.
Yep, we got cushions. Hey guys, thanks for joining us in another episode of AWOL at Sea. First and foremost, we want to show our sincere appreciation and gratitude to everyone who's watched our video, subscribed, liked, dropped a comment. We really appreciate it. It's giving us a lot of motivation to continue doing what we do and sharing our experiences with you.
Take the time right now to like and subscribe.
Indeed, that certainly goes a long way in building the channel and building the community. So in the following episode, we've got bad weather coming in. In that time of the year, you get the cold fronts coming off of North America, coming over to the Bahamas. And the wind clocks around 360 degrees. It really, really blows heavily. The boat was new to us, so we didn't know how she'd perform in bad weather, whether the anchor would hold, or we didn't know anything about that. So our anxiety levels were a bit elevated, and we
Prepped as good as we thought we needed to.
we let out a lot of scope on the anchor chain. Unfortunately, we had a guy in a sailboat come and anchor near to us, and the storm came in at night, so we went to bed. Unfortunately, our anchor alarm went off several times that night.
Just would not stop. I mean, the minute we thought, okay, we came up, check everything, nothing's pulling, we go back down, and as we're falling asleep, it goes off again.
But that was my fault. I was setting the circumference of the anchor alarm a bit too conservatively and learning to use the app.
Yeah.
But also, it's really hard to sleep when you're in a storm.
Yeah.
So whether it went off or not, it was howling like stink outside. And we were pretty much on anchor watch. We kept coming up, checking, coming up, checking. At the end of the day, the anchor held.
Mm-hmm.
And the boat performed like a champ. So we were extremely impressed, very happy. It elevated our confidence because we knew what the boat could do. There were several boats that dragged anchor in that anchorage.
Yeah. Two boats even hit each other.
Yeah. And when you're in that position, that's not a good position to be in, because it's blowing, you're dragging. You've got to get yourself out of a sticky situation, and you know, it was unfortunate, but that's what happens. And then we went on to your cushions.
Yeah, the cushions was really fun doing. It was hard work. I can't say I want to do that job as my job.
You're not going to do that for a living, huh?
No. It took many tries.
There was a steep learning curve.
Yeah, many F words.
This is a family channel.
Yeah, I would finish something, run outside, put it in place, and realize, OMG, it's in the reverse, or it's on the wrong side, and
Yeah, the
I'd
zipper's
have
on
to
the wrong
rip,
side or something like
yeah,
that.
rip, and start all over again. But it did, in the end, come out very well.
Indeed.
And it's perfect for us.
Indeed. Indeed. You know, we were quoted a ton of money in Fort Lauderdale for these cushions. And instead of spending money on that, we decided to invest it in the sewing machine.
Yeah.
And that machine is an invaluable tool on a boat.
And it's something we've already used after the storm. We had a torn tender bimini. I repaired it, and we were like, yeah, we got that.
Indeed.
We have our rescue machine on board.
Yeah,
so
indeed.
it's paying for itself already, way ahead of time.
Yeah. Our kids came aboard. We'd never had them aboard before. Unfortunately, it was only 2 out of the 3 kids, but nonetheless, we're still happy to have them aboard and show them a good time in the Bahamas. And we certainly partied it up.
Yeah. We also wanted them to see what it is that we're doing, because they had to see it in person as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't be with us full time because they're not retired.
No.
We'd also like to ask for your feedback. What do you think about our videos? What would you like to see? Please put it in the comments. You know, are the videos too long? Are they too short? Is there some other thing you'd like to see? Whatever it is, we would appreciate your feedback so that we can improve what we do.
And we'd like you to continue enjoying our videos, so give us your input, and we'll surely do what we can to make the videos continue being
Entertaining,
fun.
indeed.
Yeah. Showing all the fun we've had.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you again. Thanks. We really appreciate everyone watching.
Like and subscribe. It really helps us, and we're growing with your help. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe again.
Indeed. Thanks, guys. Flor took advantage of our time in Bimini to pre-cut as many of the cushions as she could. Chewy inspecting the template on the foredeck. We're making a template for the sunbathing pads, and he's making sure it's even in the corner. Right, Chewy? The day ends with another magical Bahamian sunset. In this episode, we hit up the most hyped beach party in the Abacos. Our alternator breaks, and the crew's dying of laughter. Another gorgeous day here in Marsh Harbor. Lots of traffic on the move. Everyone coming and going. And anticipating tomorrow's bad weather. Wetting our little herb garden here. And that's a wrap. That's the final stitch in the first sun pad. Look at her face, look at her face. I don't know if that's nervousness or accomplishment, or a combination of both. Let's see if we can get the cushion in that thing. Fitting the cushion into that cover was quite challenging, but in the end, we all had a good laugh. Flor put a ton of work into making these cushions come to reality, and for someone with no experience, I'd say they came out damn good. We've got a sunbathing pad. Lots of work, sewing all day. We can now sunbathe. Let's take it outside, come on. That's the coolest way to get around this harbor. That evening, we were treated to a magical Bahamian full moon. But the biggest surprise was yet to come. We saw this fireball racing across the sky.
Initially not sure what it was, but then we realized it was one of Elon Musk's rockets. A powerful cold front blew in the following morning, and we got very little rest.
That was the sound of my anchor alarm. Our anchor alarm has gone off several times last night, but it doesn't seem to be that we're dragging. It's just that we didn't set the right parameters.
The powerful cold front brought wind gusts of 35 knots, and the temperatures dropped into the 60s.
This guy's super close. Tried to ask him not to anchor there yesterday evening, but he didn't listen. Good morning from a gloomy and cloudy Marsh Harbor. Guess what today is? Alternator failure day. Thank God we were able to get a spare, and today I'm going to be changing it out. So this is the 32 volt alternator system on my Detroit 12V71 Ti. And first thing we do when we're messing around with electronics is isolate the batteries and any electrical source so we don't get shocked. So here we go. Engine off. That's the new alternator. And basically what I'm going to do is remove this one. And when I get to a port where it can be rebuilt, I'm going to have it rebuilt and keep it as a spare. I also went ahead and got my mechanics gloves on. Come in really handy if you like your knuckles and you don't like your knuckles all dinged up. You know, one of the things I always practice when I'm dealing with something like this is I take a photo before I start taking things apart. And that actually helped me when I was taking off the old alternator. A washer fell out and I wasn't sure where the washer came from. And in reviewing the photo, I found the washer on the back of the tensioning arm. It was just stuck there with paint, and that threw me for a spin for a moment until I looked at the photo. So whenever you're taking something apart, no matter what it is, take a photo before from several different angles. It's going to get you out of hot water, guaranteed. So we're pretty much ready. We're going to be bolting on this belt guard, and we'll fire up and see how she goes. Things I hate is a dirty engine room, so I'm always cleaning up after myself. Alright, we got everything cleaned up. Got our tools put away. Alternator looks good. Shield back on.
Let me see.
What are we doing next? Turn the batteries back on. Battery on. And we'll fire this baby up. And let's see if she charges. Fingers crossed. Alright, we're going to be keeping an eye on the voltmeter, the amp meter, or the voltmeter I should say. That's not an amp meter, that's a voltmeter. So, ignition on. We'll fire up now. Yep. Success. She's charging, guys. She's charging. We've got positive oil pressure and we've got charge on our 32 volt system. So we're good.
It's charging?
Yep. Alrighty, shut her down. We're good to go. Unfortunately, it's a very gloomy and rainy day here in Marsh Harbor. Bimini top tour in the storm recently. We had 35 knot gust winds and failed to secure the Bimini. We left it up, which was not smart. So here we have the Queen Bee with her professional machine fixing our Bimini. Service with a smile. That time of the evening, the sun is setting in Marsh Harbor. Look at that sunset. Sky's on fire. Red sky in the morning, sailor's warning. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Absolutely. End of another gorgeous day here after a stormy night in Marsh Harbor. Here we have the Admiral supervising the day's work. Admiral Chewy. The dog's life. Oh, this looks like Windfall. Our neighbors, the Hinckley, coming back. Yeah, that's definitely Windfall. Pretty cool people. They gave me a 3/8" O-ring which I needed to repair a leak in my water maker. Love the cruising community for things like that.
Hey Chewy, do you know who's coming today? April and Josh. Let's go grab them.
Welcome to the Bahamas, guys.
That's them? If I know. You don't know where you guys are.
Dad, you have money? We don't have the cash.
You don't have cash? You come to a foreign country without cash? Then you need to wash this man's car.
Yeah.
It's a foreign country without money.
Because of all the packages we had to pack last night that you sent to us that we couldn't make it to the ATM.
Now speak English.
Where's it right here?
Right here is good, yes, thank you. What happened? That we couldn't go to the ATM.
These broke ass people show up here. They don't allow broke people in the Bahamas, you know, you have to come with money. Alrighty, we just came to lunch. We have lunch at Marsh Harbor Marina and the Jib Room restaurant. Let's see what the food is like here. Pretty nice little bar. Very attractive little bar overlooking Marsh Harbor. Look who's here, my crew. I heard him coming up. Hey, Choo Choo. That's the view from the restaurant.
After lunch, we went to the grocery store to stock up for the trip ahead.
Provisioning all the essentials.
They say it's a scam, but I believe in it.
If you believe in it, that's what's important. This is the grocery store in Marsh Harbor, and it's so well stocked. It rivals Publix in Florida. They literally have everything you would need right here. We just fired up the engines. We're moving to an anchorage near the Tahiti Beach. And we'll be going to Hopetown and enjoying that area. Marsh Harbor is a really great place, excellent holding, excellent protection. If there's bad weather, we'll definitely be back this week.
I had my job cut out for me, getting the boat into that narrow slip. This marina is pretty pricey, but it's a really nice marina and resort. I would definitely stay here again. Here's the Marina shuttle coming in. Beautiful facilities, lovely bar, lovely restaurant, good food. Our son and his girlfriend join us for the next leg of the trip. Hello, Chewy. Hello, Choo Choo. What have you been up to? What have you been up to? Have you been guarding the boat? We head over to Hopetown in search of a popular little bakery. So I think we found Seabiscuit. It's at the Turtle Hill Resort. Seabiscuit Bakery. Let's go have a look.
On the beach bar, this way.
That's where they're having the party tomorrow night. We're here. We ended up getting a dozen hot cross buns. They are to die for. Right, Chewy? Seabiscuit is the place in Hopetown.
Is it good too?
Chewy approves. Yep. Look at those.
Bite size.
Yeah. And fat-free. You don't count calories in the Bahamas. Absolutely delightful setting. What a cute little gingerbread house. Look at that. Here on Hopetown. And look at the view. Look at that view. It never gets old. Look at that view. Look at that view. This is the right house. And their view of the harbor. We leave Hopetown for an anchorage near to Tahiti Beach. We were pre-gaming, and by the time we got to Tahiti Beach, Everyone was a little tipsy. You're swimming out? Come, let's go. This way. We encountered this juvenile octopus, and to give some perspective, its body was no bigger than a quarter. Cocktails were flowing, and Flora, like a pro, had one in each hand. Hey, shoo shoo.
I just feel like I know like this.
Bobby, you enjoying this beach? His name is Chewy. Chewy. Yeah. Chewy. Correct. Chewbacca. We returned to the boat for a barbecue and sundowners. You may notice some of the crew wearing blankets. The temperatures were in the 60s. It's Easter Sunday and we're arriving in Great Guana Key. Immediately after dropping the hook, Flora starts working on her tan.
You ready to go to the beach, Chu?
We arrived at Grabbers. We had heard about their famous Easter Sunday beach party. But boy, were we in for a surprise. The atmosphere was alive, and this place was hype. Flora and I were playing hide and seek at the bar. Can you tell which member of the crew didn't want to leave? We returned to the boat to cool off and soak up some sunshine. Everything's looking good. Got the synchronizers engaged. Admiral Chewy is overseeing the operation. Navionics on the tablet. And hoping for a fish on the rod. Come on, fishy, fishy. Here comes the queen bee. The color of this water is just breathtaking. And we have the Admiral and the queen bee. overseeing the operation. Look at those colors. Incredible. And we're looking for an anchorage. Lots of space here. We arrive at Big O's on No Name Cay. They're known for their Easter Monday party, swimming pigs, and amazing conch salad. The swimming pigs did not disappoint and were definitely not aggressive. We hit the bar. They had a pretty decent dark and stormy. There was an adult Easter egg hunt. April won several prizes, including these alcohol-laced popsicles. The conch salad here is legendary and did not disappoint. The main ingredient is the juice off his fingers. Big O's was loads of fun. We returned to the boat for sundowners and to give Chewy a badly needed bath. Thanks for watching, guys. Join us next episode as we visit the world-famous Pete's Pub, experience stabilizer failure, and explore Spanish wells.